then OD isn't alive to prison the axe when he calls 3 here, and then all 3 of those heroes die, and the fight is all of a sudden even. So that one hook changed the entire face of that fight all by itself. It was not an easy hook to land by any stretch of the imagination.
Kalian telah masuk atau logout. Terima kasih.
Yeah, it looks that way. Extended field, no escape enough. Try to run around and do what you can, but so there's 1 per kill going Vichi's way, as they also at the exact same moment take down tier tower over on the top side. Axe waiting for the jug to end in this wave perhaps, but I mean even if he gets that kill, he doesn't really have a whole lot of follow-up. And there's always thought, the nagging thought that, oh, I jump in and I only get the jump, someone in prison. Either it's going to be me, can't do any spin damage, or it's going to be the jump, and he won't take any spin damage, and either way he has to catch both of them, which is a big problem. Especially now that OD has a Hurricane Pike up, makes it even easier for him to reposition, and with that low cooldown, only 15 seconds, it doesn't really have to think too much about using it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Jug has picked up an ultimate orb, so good old school on the build here. The hook, run up under the high ground, wrong direction. Now off the moonlight shadow trying to change. Do they have any detection? And that's $1 million question, and it looks like the answer is no. They're still giving pursuit though. They know his direction of travel. Can FY try and land another? Just looks out there. Mirana to reveal herself, but just going to be her death in the end. Like the moonlight shadow was wearing out anyway, and didn't have anywhere else to go. Because if the Thunderstruck had stopped moving, FY would have just that would have canceled. Your 2 Man, that animation is so sweet. Is this finally going to be the set that convinces me to stop using my dragon sword? Again, is it? I can't just steal it and put it in. Can't steal it and put it in my weapon. Well, difficult decisions. Anyway, Vici running over towards bottom. That's completely blind hook. FY expecting that Axe to be over here from the camp, or maybe he was expecting Luna because he like here instead of in the camp. Who would even see Luna? Well, himself over at top. FY still just looking around with the and it's in the neighborhood. OD had blinked out now, so his counter initiation against Axe. Even that much more potent. Still really waiting on OP to start picking up the farm, but not really there just yet. They picked up a gem over on the Sand King. He's going to staff up as well, so we'll be able to start shoving back, keeping IG out of their side of the map, which is something that IG would like to be utilizing at this stage. They at the tier 2. Unfortunately for them, the tier 1 still stands, so it becomes a bit more difficult for them to really move in far into the jungle and continue farming there, but Mirana and Luna can soak up tons of farm, so ideally one of them is at least utilizing these camps over here and kind of pushing out top lane as they keep waiting on those BKBs. But speaking of that BKB, another 700 or so to go on that one. Pudge doesn't get on hero, but he does manage to grab a creep. Got a full damage on Jug, but fortunately for them, Roshan is not quite up just yet, so able to use that. And we're still just kind of chilling. What's Axe got? He said there's a blade mail up now, so that's more trouble for Jug. With the caveat that needs to not be counter initiation in the OD. So, okay, so let's think about how does the best possible team fight for IG look? So they jump in, they call Axe. Maybe they call one person. Let's be a little bit generous and say they call maybe whatever guy. And then somebody has to go up the OD and stop him imprisoning. Maybe Rubik has to sit just right behind, and then as soon as the OD tries to force staff in and use the imprisonment, he hits him during the animation. But nobody's dealing with the Sand King, and there's still all of these other heroes that we have to worry about just yet. Oh. IG making a play. This is somewhat unexpected, deep into dire territory, but the Mirana is lagging behind a little bit. Picks up a regen rune along the way, almost has the blink dagger up, but BGR just staying here as a team. Side that gank, and they're gonna find themselves the Roshan ready to go. Jug still just going for the absolute tankiest possible build as he picks up a Asher. So I guess a Full Blade shortly after that, but we're gonna have like a almost 3k health Jug running around sometime soon. And looks like they're even thinking about giving him the Aegis so he can just go Tiger and Siege. Do they only have the one Force Staff right now? One Force Staff on Sand King. So one Force Staff on Sand King, one Hurricane on OD. And I believe Fudge is also going for a correction. And that's a got the lens.
Dire's middle tower.
Alright, so Aegis secured. IG, even with that Aegis being taken, unable to secure this tier 4 tower on the mid lane, which is proved to be a huge nuisance. Rubik has picked up a Hood of Defiance. He's got no just yet. They are actually pretty relevant. If Rubik gets a pipe and maxes out null fields, all of a sudden Sand King ulti and the Eclipse are doing way less damage. But I mean, Rubik's a pretty low level at the moment. That's a bit of a dream right now. Ogre's doing pretty decently. Has managed to max out the Bloodlust. Mirana, as mentioned, grabbing the Blink Dagger now, so a bit more push seat, a bit more security, but looks like DG just waiting for the Shiva's Guard on the OD, and they're gonna try and make something happen. Shiva's Guard, and then maybe Force Staff on Pudge, and they'll be ready to go. Ooh, they would love to pop this Aegis for free if they could get it. Jug being a little bit bold, a little bit brash, it's pushing out top. All by some Axe is all the way into the trees though, so it's going to take 2 Blink cooldowns to get a surprise initiation here. Looks like Mirana is not interested in trying to find this Aegis pop. Instead, he's just going to head over and continue cutting waves to get some nice Blink forward vision to get the glimpse back onto Ogre. OD will charge up his ultimate a little bit off of him, and they're looking to go high ground. Jug's a pretty big wave up at top. The wave's being cut by Mirana, but it just doesn't matter. They've actually got Axe does jump in, doing pretty good damage, but there, as expected, we have the initiation of the imprisonment, and now Axe spot in the 6-up kinetic field, so Jug can claim revenge. No clips used yet. Neither of the two have actually clips used. Sanity